the only thing more heartbreaking than losing a child? At one point being named a suspect in her disappearance. Shocking unsolved crime number 8 is the mystery of Madeleine McCann. On May 3, 2007, Kate and Jerry McCann were wrapping up a 7-day holiday at the upscale Mark Warner Ocean Club Apartments.
This was a British couple who was on vacation in Portugal in Praia da Luz, in a beautiful resort town, had rented an apartment there, was there with their daughter Madeleine and their 2 twin children.
On their last night, Jerry and Kate put the kids to bed and met 7 friends for dinner.
The buildings were kind of spread apart, and the McCanns, were dining, and they left their children in their apartment.
They were, in fact, a full football field length away from their child. They could have gotten babysitters at this luxury resort there in Portugal. They didn't. They could have easily afforded it. They didn't. They left the children totally alone.
They would each take turns going to check on the children. The mom went, the dad went, and one of their dining companions went.
According to the parents, they were popping back in to check on their children every 30 minutes.
Around 10 p.m., Kate checked the bedroom where she'd left Madeleine. According to published reports, witnesses heard Kate scream.
Kate McCann's reaction has raised some eyebrows. She allegedly said the minute that she realized her daughter wasn't there, "They've taken her," which people found a little odd. Maybe she just disappeared or wandered off on her own.
She screamed, "Oh my God, Maddie's gone, they're taking Maddie." Not only was the apartment unlocked, but a window was open.
Over the next several days, 130 police officers and volunteers combed the Portuguese countryside. There was no sign of the little girl.
Until there is concrete evidence to the contrary, we believe that Madeleine is safe and being looked after, and that is how we can continue in our efforts.
Tips poured in from across Europe and beyond. Alleged sightings of the blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl came from all over the world.
There have been sightings in Portugal, in Morocco, in Belgium. She has a very distinctive iris of her right eye, a birthmark, so to speak, that can easily eliminate any of these children who are allegedly Madeleine in other countries.
The McCanns pledged not to leave Portugal without their oldest daughter. But then the case took an ugly twist. In September 2007, Portuguese authorities named Kate McCann as a suspect in her daughter's disappearance.
They're getting a very raw deal from that small police department in Portugal that made incredible mistakes, that had no experience on what to do when a child is kidnapped or missing.
Allegations flew about what may have happened to the missing toddler.
It is rumored that Portuguese police tried to coerce baby Maddie's mother into a confession because they didn't have any other idea. Now, if that is true, shame on the Portuguese police.
Another theory is perhaps she was abducted to be sold because she is a beautiful white blonde child with relatively light eyes, which is apparently quite a commodity in many parts of the world.
The McCanns returned to England, September 9th, 2007.
Whilst it's heartbreaking to return to the UK without Madeleine, it does not mean we're giving up our search for her.
There was a fundamental flaw in this whole investigation, and that's why there was no way for them to keep them there. They weren't going to charge them. They just didn't have the evidence.
In October, a Portuguese judge ruled there was no evidence to warrant continued questioning of Madeleine's parents. By July 2008, Portugal's Attorney General ordered police to halt the investigation for lack of evidence. The McCanns were then formally cleared as suspects. Authorities said they would reopen the case if new details emerged. There have still been no arrests.
I'd like to express our sincere gratitude and thanks to everybody, but particularly the local community here who have offered so much support. Please continue to pray for Madeleine. She's lovely.
When we return, a killer goes postal.
I believe that it's the type of attack that we must prepare for to happen again.